Hmm. Okay. Hi, I'm Claudia with Spira Yoga Studio. Um, just wanted to address a question sent over. So somebody asked me in regards to if I still teach about the authentic self in the classes and in the trainings. And yes, I do. The authentic self, I know the word a lot of times is thrown around quite a bit. To me, when I talk about the authentic self, it's who are you? Who are you as a little child, and who are you today? And a lot of times, yeah, it can be very different. Children are very innocent, a lot of times very, very innocent. And there's a point in childhood that we start to all of a sudden start to please other people instead of really looking at ourselves. So when I talk about the authentic self, a lot of times I always think, for me, who was little Claudia? And I put little Claudia right in front of me, and I try never to forget that innocence and that that ability to see things as they are. And we end up allowing the thoughts and the opinions of everyone around us, and society and cultures to kind of decide for us, or sometimes we start to move our lives out of fear or live our lives out of fear instead of love. And so when we forget the authentic self, we forget who we truly are, and we start to just kind of walk around life, I would say kind of like zombies, just draining our energies. Um, but the true self, one of the things in yoga that we practice is satya. Satya is practicing truthfulness. And it's really easy to lie to ourselves because we want other people to like us. We're really, at the end of the day, they're not coming home with us. Yeah, it's us who we need to feel comfortable being at home with ourselves. Um, but we have to face ourselves. So every time we step on the mat, we have the opportunity to learn something new about ourselves. Whatever drama or stuff is happening in life, we bring it to our mat and we get to meditate on it. And this beautiful dance, this beautiful moving meditation. And yeah, I like the classes a little bit slower. I don't want to go, 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 go. And our culture is nothing but go, go, go. And that process, we don't know how to slow down. And yoga gives us that ability to not just stop and smell the roses, but to slow down to the point that we can plant the seed and to watch the flower grow. And when we're going all the time, we're nothing but a whole bunch of little insects. If we could see ourselves from above, insects bumping into obstacles and wondering, why does this happen to me? When really it's just us. We need to slow down. We need to slow down and we need to face ourselves. And in the trainings, a lot of times people will come in because they want to reconnect with that authentic self, with what makes them tick, what is their passion in life, what can they bring to the table. Because in the process of trying to please other people and forgetting who we are, we cheat the world of what we have to offer. But if we can practice that truthfulness and that honesty with ourselves and setting those healthy boundaries and saying no when you want to say no and not doing things all the time out of obligation, then we're not wasting energy. We're not cheating people of their time. We're not holding grudges. It's not all about anger or I have to do this and being disappointed. And um, we get to just say, you know what, I don't feel like doing that right now, and I don't think that's such a bad thing, being true, because there's nothing like doing something when you don't want to do it and then being angry at the person, and it's not even their fault for doing something that they didn't do. It was us not choosing to make those decisions that are going to be healthy for everybody. So authentic self. Who are you as a child? Or as a child? Who are you now as a child? Because we're big children with a little bit more responsibility, yeah. Um, we can choose to make our lives more difficult. And granted, there are things that happen in life that we don't always have control of. But my sister taught me a long time ago, she's like, Kalia, you can't control certain things, but You can control how you choose to handle them. You can choose to suffocate yourself and stop breathing, and stress yourself out and tighten up and, start to protect all of your organs, or you can kind of relax and breathe into life. I'm all about the breath. The studio is called Respira because at the end of the day, you need to breathe. That's what brings happiness to us. Yeah, that's what really gives us a little bit more control and that inner peace and that relaxation and that enjoyment of life. Yeah, there's nothing like working with people. And I worked with a gentleman, and when he was in his 80s, and he asks, he's like, how come they don't teach us that? We're not taught to slow down. We're taught to multi-manage and do all these things all at once, and not doing it fully and not being present because we want to get 10,000 things done. And what really fascinates me is, all this go, go, go. We can drive a car, we can text, talk on the phone, drink coffee. Yeah, we can, what else do we do? Eat, do makeup, yeah, talk to our children. We can listen to the radio. There's all these things that we can do while driving, and that's going to kill us. But we can't sit still. We can't sit still, and we can't just quiet our minds. Yeah. And the student asked me, Kelly, I don't understand how my son doesn't sit still. Why doesn't he sit still? And I asked her, what does he see you do? So us as parents, we set these as examples all the time, every day. If my daughter Victoria only sees me go, 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 and not taking any in-breaths, but just releasing a whole bunch of energy, what am I teaching her? I'm not teaching her to slow down. Yeah, so parents, I encourage you, if you are a parent, pace yourself. Don't overbook your children. Don't overbook yourself. Yeah, it's really about the quality of your life, not how many things you get done. Being in the present moment. Smiling. Smile's good. It's good stuff. So, authentic self. Be true to who you are, to the things that you value. Yeah, of course, you don't want to hurt anybody. You want to be mindful. But follow your heart. Yeah. Follow what is it that makes you tick? What is that, what we say as that passion? I always say Hitler had too much passion. Too much passion. Really too much passion, and someone, if they're depressed, they don't have enough passion. But that moderation, when we practice brahmacharya, moderation, we pace ourselves, we can find that contentment or that santosa. But we have to dive in to who we are. If you're doing something and it just doesn't feel right to you, maybe that's not where you need to be at the moment. Yeah. Yes, you have to make an effort. If you're used to slouching all the time, you have to make an effort, just a little bit of an effort to sit up tall. And then, your body will reconnect, and your mind, body, and that won't be so difficult. If you're studying a course and you find it a little bit difficult, yeah, maybe you have to step away from it for a little bit and then reconnect to it and see it with new eyes. Yeah. Pace yourself. Set those boundaries. Pace yourself. Take your time. Breathe. Do in-breath. Do out-breath. Balance. Contentment. So, just a little bit of thoughts. Yeah. Are you being true to yourself today? Can you find that genuine happiness within you? Whoever you were as a child, I highly encourage you to put that you, that little you, that little version of you there. And never forget who you are. Because when you forget who you are, you cheat everybody around you. So, thanks for hearing me out. I hope you have a great night. Namaste.